Hello everybody and welcome back to the treehouse. Last time, yesterday in fact, we pretty much completed the interior of the bedroom and the bathroom and started the entrance, which is down here. I did fiddle with it a little bit after I'd finished recording, made it a little bit bigger, put windows in so we could see the floor, and because obviously we don't really see the bulk of the trunk with this. I think it's past being a tree house now, even though it does have a tree right down the central section. But it's fun and I'm having fun with it. So today we're going to just sort of play with stuff. My first thought is I would like a garden of sorts. I'd like a swimming pool, a recreation area, and I'm not going to try and like move this trunk out of the way the right way around, because that's just going to end up badly because the whole tree will flip. Now I haven't got feedback yet because I'm literally recording before the next video is out, so I'm just going to leave that structure there. We can use these as structural supports, or we can use the base of the palm tree. Let me know what you think. Hopefully you have. If you haven't, let me know what you think. Now I like this rough plaster, but if you look at a large portion of the rough plaster, you can see in the sun it has a very regular texture, which is not something that you see unless it's intended, and I don't think this is intended to be a regular rough plaster, but you know, what can I say about that? Now what I'd like to do today is start laying out what we want as the garden. I don't want bricks, because bricks, you can't change the rotation or the shape of them, so I'm going to go for a flat something. And I might just lean to the sandstone again, because in between the sandstone we are going to have grass. Now, if we look at our, let's just see, I want to get an idea of how close. I'm looking for a little bit of desert in here. Okay, that would be too grey. We need to go a bit more yellow. And that's too yellow. That might work. Let's see. That's pretty good. I quite like that. Alright, we shall use this. And I'm going to use this to sort of create a path. Come on, we want to go this way. And then we will create an entertainment area around the path. I'm not sure which direction I want to put it in, so we'll just start naturally. Would like to be able to look out of the windows and see a garden. So think we can make it fairly large. Obviously, we have the shadow of this ginormous treehouse in front above us. And we can always change it and give it a little bit more shape once we have an idea of where we're going with it. But in this shape, I'm wanting an entertainment area. Oh, that was damn close. Okay, let's try that again. Hey, my reckoning was 1 off. That's not bad. Okay, so this is vaguely what I'm looking for. We have the doorway here. We have this amazing construction in front of us, and it would probably be worthwhile to put a swimming pool in both a shaded and an unshaded area. So if I take, let's see, it's going to be a pain because we are only going to be able to use as much of the swimming pool as we can. I mean, as many of the swimming pools as we can. But I would like double level, maybe something interesting. Let's see, let's measure for a change, shall we? Okay, that's 3 meters. Okay, that's literally a 3 meter square. That's definitely not going to be big enough. Let's grab us a swimming pool and see what the radius is on this these days. Now, I'm thinking blue. If you look at the water in the ocean, it's pretty blue. That one or that one? I think it's that one. The details, literally everything is going to be the same color because it's easier to mess with. Okay, so voila, a swimming pool. Now, a swimming pool isn't that wide. That might actually be, it's pretty close to the sea. Let us flip it over and have a chat to it, shall we? Yeah, it's pretty close. I'm just thinking out loud, as usual. You guys know me. Alright, so if that is 3 meters, we'll be able to fit quite a few in here. We'll be able to fit 3. You're ready to go. It's gotta be here somewhere. There you are. Okay. So let us see. I stopped at 3, didn't I? Yes. So, you know what I'm thinking? Is that going to get in the way? No, it isn't. How about an L-shaped pool? I think that would be pretty cool. What do you say? Not really L, is it? That is more... Okay, that is 5.8. And that is 2.4. So it's not quite a perfect angle, but I think that will look good. So if we're going to put our swimming pool there, we are going to then remove this for now. Put our decking out here. Now, I've used this wood and I quite like it. And I think we will continue with it. I'm not going to put it in there because this will be a step-up deck. I have allowed, I think I've allowed, yes, I have allowed for the windows. Awesome. Cannot see in the shadow of the palm tree or the house. I think this will be a really nice area. Now, if we are here, that's the entertainment area. If we are here, that's the living room. And if we are here, perfect place to look down. We can't really see much of the swimming pool. If we come out here, we can see some. Yeah, it's nice and peaceful and uninterrupted, which is perfect. Okay, if we come out here, this is the entertainment area overlooking the swimming pool. Awesome. And then this part of the house we haven't furnished yet, but again, this is looking out the opposite side. And this is the dining room, which is great. And that doesn't have a deck because we don't need a deck on the first floor. Now, the next question would be, how far do we want to take this deck? That's a pretty hefty deck there. Maybe we need to run it to there. And have a little bit of garden. I wouldn't mind having those baby pools are useless for you've got to literally have how many of them here? It would be 1, 2, 3, well, they've still all got water in them. Maybe we can build like a little hot tub. That would be quite cool. Let's see. How high would this have to be? Always make it bigger or smaller as we see fit. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Don't sell it. I didn't make this blue, did I? No. That one. Is that going to be blue enough? Maybe. All right. Shall we try? You see that teeny tiny little bit of water there? Actually quite sad. Does that stick out? Surprisingly not. That's impressive. Okay, let's play. You can see the gap there. Sorry, concentrating again. Have I got my... That is terribly squiff, isn't it? Okay, now we probably aren't going to be able to build... Maybe? I have to stand and play with this damn thing forever and a day. Problem is the perspective of it. You think you've got it, and then suddenly you change your perspective and it's gone. If I look around here, you can see a little bit there, and that's because that is good. Okay, I will carry on and play with that. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an inside line. If I can. Yes, I can. Awesome. And that will just cover. You can do it. Alright, fine, I'll leave you. Because that just helps a little bit. Oh, I shrink it. Now what I'd like, to be honest, is I would like to be able to turn these waters, and I would like to be able to make a waterfall. But you can't do that with the water, because as soon as you turn it sideways, the water is still on top, which is unfortunate. That is not something you can do yet. Hopefully it's something that can be done at some stage. Sit here and fiddle all day, but I'm sure you guys are going to get really bored with it, so I won't. But we have a little bit of a hot tub here. I'll play with those and then I'll put a floor on, because these ones are not very deep. As you can see, they literally can't really be, I can't put a floor in, whereas these are much deeper. Now, for example, I was telling you about turning it for a waterfall, and you'll see the water stays flat. Now, if I could turn that and make that into a waterfall, how cool would that be? I mean, how cool would that be? But yeah, okay, so we have a little hot tub here. It's tiny. If I have the energy and the inclination, I shall make it slightly bigger. I suppose one person can sit in it. I might make it one more, slightly bigger. But because of that overhanging lip, it actually takes that feel of the rounded corners away. So there is that. All right. Now, my thought process is we would like a really nice barbecue. Leisure, leisure, leisure. I would like a charcoal grill. This is the fanciest one. And it is really cool. Now, can I remember? I think it's mini. Let's start with that, and I think it's this one, and it's that one, maybe? No. This one. No. What is this? Does that look right? Probably not. Let's place it and see if it matches anything we have here. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. But obviously that is not going to be there. It's going to be over here because we're going to have a little barbecue area. And I think I'm going to put it on this. It's probably better not to have it on a wooden floor. Ooh, I am so crooked today. There we go. Now this cannot be close to a wall, because if it's too close to a wall, it won't open. Ah. Little design feature here, that's a problem. So my thought process was, instead of doing it that way, we can do it this way. Haven't quite got all the bits and bobs knocked out yet, but we'll either stand there. Let's see if we can get past it. Yeah, not really. I think here would be good. Maybe we need to give it a bit more space, and then we can have everybody sitting here and relaxing with the swimming pool there. Table here to chill and eat, but I think it needs to be bigger. I'm just pulling from my thoughts of islands and wind, because on something like this I'm sure it gets super windy, so at least with a slight wall you'll have a bit of protection. Don't know if that makes sense. Don't know if I want to build it up to the top there, but it's just sort of an idea. So here we can have a garden. Now there is a grass edit, and I'm thinking of a nice tidy grass, and I know I didn't do this with the school. I also haven't uploaded the school yet. It's my bad. I need to still do that. It's something I'm going to have to put on my to-do list as urgent, because it really needs to go up onto mod.io to see if anybody is interested in it, and also to tell everybody about the winner of the competition, because that's only fair. So there are going to be no little flowers in here. This is going to be very smart and Lani and all the rest. Lani, fancy, you know what I mean. Okay. Now we've got this section here. I'm thinking we need to continue this out here. Gonna have to raise the door up. You know, can we? Keep it the same height. There we go. Perfect. And then we can have that way. And a path out that way. How did I manage to do that? So that is the only path that is straight out from the door. The rest you're stepping up. I think I will do that. So you have these different little gardens here broken up into bits. I swear I did that land painting over here too. No, that wasn't land painting, it was this one. Take the little flowers away. I think there's way too much grass on this island. It should be sandy. we can probably do sandy on the other side of this. I know that's a swimming pool. And I'll be taking it down, but hey. Okay. So, sort of hot tub. Need to put some lights in many places, but I think this will work quite nicely. Where did I put that? I'm thinking. That it doesn't quite, you see that it doesn't quite fit around the wall. Slightly not big enough. But that's okay. I don't know, it just makes sense for this area. Maybe I'm wrong. That looks like fun. And then for lights, now we've got outside lights as well. Quite like these lights, to be honest, but these are taller. Why am I looking for a light switch there? Wow. Oh look, you can put a light switch on the girders. That's cool. Not that bright, but it'll do for now. That is pretty good. Now the question is, what sort of trees would we put in our little garden, or would we just do something very simple? We do have my favorite hedge. What the heck? No? Thank you. I need to fix that girder, don't I? Oh, why am I trying to... Now I'm trying to move it. Well... It's pretty cool. And I could then bring this wall all the way down if I so wished. Now, this obviously is a swimming pool, so we are not going to put trees in it. Let's see what we've got. Shrubs. Let's stay with the ferns and the rocks and that sort of stuff. I like the bracken ferns. They actually got a nice angularity. Is that a word? They are nicely angular and they hide nicely in the hedge. We have got some palms. Okay, so they're not literally encroaching on anything. They just give it a bit of movement. I can live with that. Okay, what else do we have to play with here? Bulrushes, not really. We really only have the boring bushes. These topiaries are quite sad. Maybe, let's see. Yeah, no. Nothing that sort of jumps out at me and jumps up and down and goes, pick me, pick me. Maybe the maidenhair grass has got a bit of height to it. Just, we can always play with that height with the move tool. Might be a little dangerous behind the barbecue area here. There we go. I'm thinking literally just the green. Perhaps a couple of rocks. Nothing too fancy. And then you've just got the beautiful green grass. And then we can sandy up the rest of the island to match that. Let's see, land painting. I think that's sand. Yep. Let's just turn down the intensity a little bit, shall we? It takes that terrible squareness off. It looks way more natural. I'm going to go around the edges with the fairly intense intensity so that at least looks less square, because it's very square. You see, that's definitely not square anymore. Looks a little bit more natural. That not so much, but we'll get there. All right, let's see. Take the intensity right down. No, it's still pretty intense, isn't it? I'll plant the swimming pools first and then we can have a look at it. But I do want to extend that pathway out further. So I think let's pay some attention to the rest of the lighting around here. I would like to put some lights by the swimming pool. That's what we've chosen for the barbecue area. I think this will be perfect for the swimming pool. And then we can obviously put some lights in the pool as well. Come on. Thank you. We need another plug, don't we? Now, where did I put that thing? It's here somewhere. Oh, you know what I did, don't you? I moved this. There we go. And the light switch was on it. Let's go move that back again because it was glitching. Actually, you can't see it glitching anymore because we got the trees in the way. So, that's fine. Yes, when you duplicate the light switch, it duplicates all the lights that are attached to it, which sometimes is unfortunate. Just one of those things. And if I'm not mistaken, if I do that, it will do the same thing. Yeah, I'd like, yeah, let's keep it constant, shall we? I think I'll put something up here, but we will use these lights. On the perimeter. Alright, so what do I want to put on over the door? Yeah. Those are candles. Maybe. Subject 2. I don't know where I'm going to put them. Very indecisive these days, aren't I? No idea why. Backed up into a swimming pool. It just looks weird. Maybe. Okay. Now, if we go inside, all right, we have no issues here. I'm not planning on doing much in the way of furnishing here, but I think I would like, as I have been doing, I don't even want storage under here. What I would like is some form of maybe a table or a console or something. I'm finally figuring it out what color wood I'm using, so yay me. And what shall we have? The sort of thing that you... I love this umbrella stand actually. If we use maybe a bronze, copper, it glows, doesn't it? Now that is a sculpture. But I've always wondered if we could put something on top of the sculpture. What do you say? But I also like this. I mean, how cool would that be? A light in here. I don't know. It's a plan, it's a thought. Can we make these bigger? I wonder. I'm not going to use it, but I want to know. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. Can we make this bigger? Yeah. Okay. I mean, you come in, you have your light, you have your umbrella stand. What more do you need? And you walk up your stairs, and you can't get in because the tree is in your way. Damn it. How did that happen? When did that happen? Okay, that's the other tree. So we're gonna have to shimmy. Yes, that one. Can we select it though? Can select the other one. See, it's shifted slightly. Oh, why am I trying to resize it? Okay. This is going to be tricky. Okay, we walk up the stairs and it had literally just slightly moved. Let's just look here now and see. Yeah, it's good. It will be fine. At least we can walk past it now. There we go. We still have the tree. Alright, do we have any bits sticking out? That no. How do I select this teeny tiny little piece of wood here? I put the wood on the old staircases and then I decided it actually looked quite ugly. So I thought I'd taken everything out, but clearly I hadn't. Alright, so that's still looking fairly neat. Don't know about that. Let's see. Okay, that's firmly entrenched in the tree now, so that's perfect. I think let's borrow some of that. borrow some of that. Actually, no, let's take that. I think that's the same color. Okay. It won't paint the tree trunk. Damn it. I want the green. Yes, I do. A little better. Then that sort of starts blending with the. Okay. This poor tree. I do feel a little sorry for it, but not that sorry. Okay. Now we're going to spend a little bit, or pay a little bit of attention to this area. The first thing I'm going to do is remove this because it's a little weird. So let's leave that there because then we know where the center of the windows are. There we go. We have our skirting. Oh, whoopsie. Do that too. Here we go. We have our skirting. Now we are going to build a barn. So we're going to have a couple of chairs. And we've got to make a decision fairly soon on that, which we will do. Now let's see what we have to play with. We have cabinets. Now we have circular cabinets. There's that. And there's that, which is a bit sleeker. And of course, we have the square one. I prefer that, to be honest, even though I know it's a corner cabinet. I quite like that, because if we take the handle off, hey, there we go. Let's try that one. Oh boy. Now, where will the counter go? Oh, you see, it'll go that way. Alright, so if we do this one, which way will the counter go? Well, that's a bit useless. Like, wow. No. This one? Yeah, that's literally pointless. Okay, so I would like a sink. Because it's always nice to have a wet bath. But I mean, if all else fails, we can use one of these. I mean, that would look really cool on a bar. We could just put it into a cupboard. There's that. We don't need dishwasher. Okay, this is going to be alright. Let's take you and see what happens when I do. Oh, what are you? I can't change. I can't take handles off. Okay, let's take this. And yes, it's pointless. Alright, so we are not going to worry about we'll just add a piece. How's that? We will decide what we want to do. We can't do it with the circular one, so we're going to have to go with the square one. So I think that one is still like this. This is still calling my name. I can use it like that. Right, what color should I use? Now we've used the light color with the black countertop. We've also got a totally different color here. Suppose we should pretty much keep with this. And surprisingly enough, that's what I was talking about. As a bar. Big of a bar do we want? And how much space do we want behind it? But more than that, I presume, because we're going to put shelves behind it. Right, first of all, I'm going to line these up on the wall because I can. That should be pretty good. Shelf. We've got these shelves and these shelves. I'm going to play with these shelves for now. I think it's a bit more logical to get a distance, and then we can always play with something underneath it. So we've got our shelves at the back there. Now we just have to decide what looks. Presume it's going to be medium storage. It is pretty cool. What size is it? You can't swap it around, which is unfortunate. Let us do that for now. So let's widen that. Actually, no, let's keep that narrow because we just need it for glasses and stuff. Right. Now, actually, why am I doing that? I just need this. Ugh, I hate when I can't flip it. Flip it. No, not that one. That one. I'm so confused. Okay. Can always reassemble it. That would actually make a nice desk, don't you think? It does make a nice place for a coffee machine. All right, we stand here and bring this back to us. Okay, it's not going to be enough space. will do. Right, now the question would be, do we keep it light or do we go dark? I'm not very good at designing furniture. I don't really have much experience designing furniture, but hey. I think a basic bookshelf works okay. What do you say? Let's see if the coffee machine will fit on this. I don't have too many coffee machines around. Awesome. Yes, look at that. I didn't do that with measurements of any kind. It was by accident, it was. Should we have a blender for the cocktails? That doesn't fit, damn it. Fits under there, but that doesn't really help us, does it? Won't fit in there. Okay, we need this. Oh, not quite. There we go. Cocktails for everyone. I would like to see the bottles. These bottles. No, it won't fit there. Alright, we're gonna have to move a couple of things around. Oh yeah. That works perfectly. Now we just gotta resize a few things. We moved it down, now we're going to move it back up again. So we now officially have a place for this bottle. What other bottles are we going to not be able to fit? Okay, that fits. Awesome. And this bottle fits. How about some? Okay, so I'm happy with that. That all fits perfectly. Now the question would be, again, do we can't change the color. Can we change the color? Front face. Ooh, we can. And we can change that. Okay, do we leave? Think black. You think? That looks pretty good. I was going to leave that just in case, but I think that's better. Okay, no shapes, no gaps. Obviously, I would like one of these behind there, but I don't think that's wide enough. Let's see. That's 1, 2, 9. This is the same, probably, hey? Yep. 2 smaller ones. Any smaller ones. Oh. Hold on. Let's go black frame. All might work. Maybe. Maybe not. Damn it. Doesn't really have the effect, does it? Oops. Not bad. Sort of gives it a bit of a texture. That one's tucked in nicely. But what do we do about that gap there? Maybe we need really a wood kind of thing, is it? The chipboard is a little pointless, so I don't know if this will sit. Yes, it will sit here. Oh, I like you a lot. It works. just needs to extend itself just a smidgen, because there's a gap there. Circles, don't. That's fairly effective. I actually like that there's a gap here because I was thinking of putting a stool there. I don't want a high stool, but I quite like that. The wood. There we go. That is quite awesome. Now the only thing left to do will be to add a shelf. This is going to be fun. Where am I looking? So that we can actually put stuff on it. I don't even know. This is going to work, but let's try, shall we? Doesn't quite match up with countertop. It's probably going to glitch. That look weird. Suppose if we dropped it down a smidgen, you'll be able to see the join there. And that would look logical. I don't know if that makes sense. We do have a three-corner, we do have a triangular shelf. Maybe I should try that. We have that. We have that. Wrong. Might work, but can I resize it? No. Can I put it in here? Maybe? Ooh. Makes more sense. What do you say? That makes sense. Right. So close when that thing starts moving out. There we go, we have a rounded bar corner. So let's take that and say bye-bye now. And take that and do the same thing. That's a pain. But it works. There's just that smidgen there that doesn't quite tie up there. Move slightly in. It's not going to give us as much space. But it does give us a handy overhang. There we go. Now we just have to match this side. There we go. We have a bar. We have a glassed background. We have place for coffee stuff. We have a place for cocktail stuff. And we have some shelving. We even have a little stool behind there. And now we can put some stools out here. Now we get back to the conundrum. We don't really have many, do we? We have that. We have that. And we have that. And you know what? I think I'm going for something super basic. I'm going for the black wood. And then I'm going for the driftwood seat. Because I think that will work quite nicely. Now we can take this away. I was just hanging around. Just hanging around. Now we do need something on the wall behind the bar. I quite like this. I think it might even be, let's see, before we do that, that would actually look quite effective. If we can remember what colors we've been playing with. If we go with the black base, let's go with the ebony. This would be our dark wood, red beach, Brazilian. Maybe we should go with the black. Go with the driftwood. Let's see how that looks. We need some more black in there. That's the base. It is the color of our floor. Now that we've got that, we can actually take this away. Because we don't need that anymore. I will stock the whole back of the bar, but we do have place for a nice large plant here in the corner. Perfect. Don't want, but I do want. What would be good? Let's see how that looks. That actually looks pretty good. Now this won't really look out on any of the activities until you get there. So I think a palm would be good. We need a large palm tree. We've got this, which we've used upstairs, but I think that would be good. Not very tall, isn't it? that taller? Yes, it is. And fuller. There we go. It works nicely with the green. What I'd like to do on this side is we've got these things, which are actually quite cool. And I think I'm going to go for that combination. Now we need something that hangs. Baby. Will that fit in there? How long is this? It's not that long. Seriously? You know what? Fit. And if I have to make you fit. Well, I don't think that's big enough. We need the longer one. The resizable one. That's hanging from a, no, that's not. Yeah, these are all flat. Damn it. Right, we're gonna have to do that and then add a hangy thing on it. You know what, let's just do that. Ooh, that's a little bit long. That will work. Awesome. Don't like this though. It's not, it's too close to the bar. Yeah, that's better. Okay. I have been mumbling and muttering for a while now, so I think I'm going to leave it here. In the meantime, I'm going to go and put the swimming pools in and all that good stuff. I was thinking of doing a couple of plants under here as well, because after all, we do have the garden upstairs. So maybe we just need to keep the continuation of that whole process. And then I will decide what I'm going to do with these chairs. I'm leaning towards that, to be honest, but I'll try them and see what it looks like. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a lovely day, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.